Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, you've just discovered a space where we dive deep into the fascinating realms of minimalism, frugal living, and so much more. If these topics captivate you and you find value in the content, please show your support by liking this video and taking a moment to subscribe. Your support helps us grow and reach more people who are interested in these life-enhancing topics. Have you ever stopped to ponder the sheer quantity of possessions you possess? In a culture where every corner and every digital display encourages us to amass more possessions, it's easy to get caught up in the cycle of acquisition. Modern culture frequently links success and contentment with the accumulation of material riches, prompting us to clutter our homes with items, a significant portion of which remain underutilized or even forgotten. We've all encountered that familiar scenario, haven't we? The moment when we open a closet or drawer and sense the burden of possessions we no longer require, but struggle to let go of. The stress and disorderliness associated with this lifestyle can be daunting, leading us to feel engulfed by our own belongings. However, what if there existed an alternative approach? Envision a lifestyle characterized by fewer belongings, reduced clutter, diminished stress, and heightened freedom. Allow me to introduce Jane, a thriving lawyer who previously enveloped herself in material opulence. Her residence mirrored her accomplishments, adorned with opulent furnishings, designer apparel, and state-of-the-art gadgets. Yet, beneath this facade of prosperity, Jane grappled with feelings of overwhelm and encumbrance, stemming from the perpetual task of supervising, upkeeping, and arranging her possessions. Instead of providing solace, her home had turned into a source of tension and discomfort. Amidst this tumultuous period, Jane chanced upon minimalism, an ideology destined to revolutionize her existence. Minimalism wasn't synonymous with deprivation. Rather, it emphasized living deliberately and purposefully. Intrigued by its principles, Jane resolved to embrace it. She commenced her journey by tackling her wardrobe, meticulously sifting through years' worth of amassed garments, shoes, and accessories. Despite the daunting nature of the task, as Jane parted with items she no longer found necessary or cherished, she experienced a profound sense of relief, as if a heavy burden had been lifted from her shoulders. Empowered by this newfound sense of liberation, Jane expanded her exploration of minimalism to encompass other aspects of her home. Unused kitchen gadgets, unread books, and superfluous knickknacks were all relinquished. With each item released, Jane experienced a profound transformation. She felt a weight lift from her shoulders, replaced by a newfound lightness and contentment. As her living space became increasingly streamlined, Jane observed a remarkable shift within herself. She felt more centered, joyful, and purposeful. Her home underwent a metamorphosis, evolving into a sanctuary of serenity and harmony, reflecting her inner values and priorities rather than being defined by material possessions. Jane's embrace of minimalism yielded benefits that transcended the boundaries of her home. She observed a substantial decrease in her energy expenditures, a clear reflection of her diminished consumption. Freed from the relentless cycle of cleaning, organizing, and shopping, she found herself with surplus time and finances. Yet, perhaps the most gratifying aspect for Jane was the profound sense of fulfillment derived from knowing she was actively reducing her carbon footprint and contributing positively to the well-being of the planet. To Jane, minimalism represented liberation rather than deprivation. It symbolized breaking free from the constraints of materialism and embracing a life characterized by purpose, intention, and fulfillment. So, you may wonder, what precisely is minimalism? Let's take a moment to delve into the fascinating concept of minimalism. Essentially, minimalism advocates for a lifestyle focused on simplifying and reducing possessions. However, it's crucial not to misconstrue this as a total renunciation of all material goods, a prevalent misunderstanding. Minimalism isn't about completely abandoning worldly possessions and adopting an austere way of life. It doesn't entail stark, empty spaces or a lack of joy and comfort. Instead, minimalism advocates for a purposeful strategy of simplification and prioritization. It requires us to evaluate both our lives and our environments, scrutinizing the objects we come across. Do I genuinely require this? Does it bring me happiness? Does it fulfill a purpose in my life? If the answer is no, then perhaps it's suitable to let it go. Picture it as pruning a tree. We prune away the dead branches not to harm the tree, but to stimulate its vigor and vitality. Likewise, in minimalism, we discard the surplus to cultivate new opportunities for growth. It entails removing the unnecessary to make room for what truly matters. But you might be wondering, what exactly constitutes that significance? Well, therein lies the charm of minimalism. It's entirely personal. For some, it may center on family. For others, it could encompass travel, art, or career aspirations. Minimalism isn't a universal remedy. Instead, it's a versatile approach that can be customized to harmonize with individual lifestyles and values. Furthermore, minimalism transcends the confines of material belongings. It can be employed in our relationships, our obligations, and even our time management. By simplifying every facet of our lives, we create a pathway to serenity, calmness, and meaning. Therefore, if you feel overwhelmed by the weight of your belongings or are struggling with chaos in your life, contemplate the tenets of minimalism. It's not about deprivation, nor is it about possessing fewer items merely for the sake of it. Instead, it's about carving out space in your home, in your life, and in your soul for the things that hold genuine significance. Minimalism isn't solely about owning fewer possessions. It's about embracing a more enriching existence. But why choose a lifestyle with fewer items? The answer is simple. It's about liberation. Liberation from clutter, liberation from stress, and the liberation to live genuinely. Picture coming home to an environment where everything is in its rightful place. No disorder, no chaos, just a serene atmosphere that nourishes your soul. That's the essence of minimalism. It's not just about tidying up. It's about nurturing a space that fosters peace and balance. However, the merits of minimalism extend well beyond simply keeping a tidy home. One of its most significant advantages is stress reduction. We often underestimate how clutter, both physical and mental, contributes to our levels of stress. By letting go of unnecessary possessions, we also alleviate the anxiety associated with managing and maintaining them. Additionally, minimalism offers us the invaluable gift of time. Time, our most precious resource, is frequently wasted on activities that do not bring us genuine joy. By embracing minimalism, we reclaim the time spent on shopping, cleaning, and organizing, enabling us to invest it in activities that truly enrich our lives, such as hobbies, relationships, or personal development. Financial independence is another notable advantage of minimalism. Opting to live with fewer possessions inherently lowers our expenses, which can result in reduced debt, heightened savings, and enhanced financial stability. Furthermore, minimalism aligns with sustainability initiatives by involving the consumption of fewer resources and the generation of less waste, consequently reducing our environmental footprint. In conclusion, minimalism cultivates a more intentional and concentrated way of living. By removing the surplus, we carve out room for what genuinely holds importance: our aspirations, interests, and connections. Liberated from the distractions of superfluous possessions, we can channel our efforts towards endeavors that resonate with our beliefs, resulting in a more profound and purposeful life path. Through minimalism, you can redefine your life and uncover deeper joy in what truly matters. But how do you begin this journey towards minimalism? It starts with taking small steps. You don't have to purge all your belongings and transition to a tiny home overnight. Instead, start with a single drawer, shelf, or room. As you sort through your possessions, ask yourself, do I truly need this? Does it bring me joy? If the answer is no, it might be time to part ways with it. Subsequently, integrate decluttering into your habitual routine. Similar to brushing your teeth or tidying your bed, decluttering should become a regular aspect of your daily or weekly agenda. Allocate dedicated time to organize your belongings and emphasize the importance of this task. You might be astonished by how much accumulates without your notice. Regular decluttering not only upholds cleanliness, but also nurtures mental clarity. Prior to making any new purchases, evaluate their necessity carefully. Pose questions to yourself. Is this item truly essential? Will it enhance my life, or will it only add to the clutter? Sometimes delaying a purchase for 24 hours can assist in determining its genuine significance. Contemplate donating items you no longer require or utilize. By giving them to someone who could benefit, you not only declutter your space, but also offer assistance to others, fostering stronger community connections. Bear in mind that minimalism isn't synonymous with deprivation. It's about making room for what genuinely holds significance. You don't need to rid yourself of all possessions. Instead, concentrate on preserving items that bring you happiness and enhance your life. Finally, discover your unique interpretation of minimalism. There is no one-size-fits-all method. It's an individual journey. Your perspective on minimalism may vary from others, and that's completely fine. The goal is to create a space and a lifestyle that aligns with your values, rather than conforming to external norms or expectations. Minimalism isn't a final destination. It's an ongoing journey that commences with a single step, opting to live with less. So, are you prepared to embrace a life with fewer possessions? As we draw this journey to a close, let's reflect on the essence of minimalism. It's not about scarcity, but about selecting a more meaningful existence. By bidding farewell to surplus and distractions, we unveil clarity and purpose. Minimalism empowers us to make mindful choices, cherish what we have, and foster gratitude. Through this lifestyle, we can diminish our environmental impact, liberate time and resources, and above all, live with intention. It's not about possessing less. It's about creating space for more time, more tranquility, more freedom. Are you prepared to make room for the things that truly hold significance?